the Facebook ad boycott and SMMA. What does this mean for SMMA owners? Is this going to have a negative, a positive impact on running an SMA? What are results going to be like for your SMMA clients? Really, what are the implications of this huge issue right now with Facebook? What are those implications going to be on your SMMA? Well, guys, that is exactly what we're going to be covering in this video. I'm going to be going through what it actually is, what the Facebook ad boycott actually is, what it means for SMMA owners and agency owners, and the things that you should be implementing to kind of combat it, all this different type of stuff. Finally, we're going to be going through exactly what Bax Consulting, which is my e-commerce SMMA, my e-commerce agency, exactly what we're doing and what we're talking to our clients about in regards to this, and essentially the impact that it could have on them as well. And basically my goal for that is for you guys to just basically copy what we're doing and do the same for your clients. So as always, guys, if you enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm posting every other day on the channel, so you do not want to miss out on the insanely valuable free content. First of all, what's going on, right? What is the Facebook ad boycott? These big headlines, Facebook's doing X, Y, and Z, these companies are pulling out and all this different type of stuff. But let's break down what it actually is so that you truly know the meaning behind it and actually what's going on in the world of Facebook. So basically, a civil rights coalition, which includes the Anti-Defamation League, launched a hashtag Stop Hate for Profit campaign last week, which essentially called on these huge corporations to stop using the Facebook ad platform for advertising. For lack of better words, the goal of this quote unquote movement was to basically protest against Facebook so that these brands stop spending their advertising dollars on Facebook and take it elsewhere, which will result in Facebook getting hit quite hard, so that Facebook meaningfully addresses the vast proliferation on their platform. That was basically the goal behind this quote unquote movement. And sure enough, it has worked tremendously well. It's going exactly as they wanted it to go, right? Because brands like Ben & Jerry's, Coca-Cola, Dashlane, Hershey's, Honda, Magnolia Pictures, Upwork, The North Face, Starbucks, which was actually Facebook's fourth biggest advertiser on the platform, Unilever, which is actually Facebook's biggest advertiser on the platform, have all stopped advertising on the Facebook platform. Some of them are ranging for a minimum of 30 days. They're pausing all campaigns for 30 days. Whereas others like Unilever are not advertising on the Facebook platform for the rest of the year. That's what they claim. Actually, that list that I just listed off, there's a lot more brands on that list. And also that list is still going. There's actually brands that are still joining this quote unquote movement, and they're joining the hashtag Stop Hate for Profit. And as I say, this is just continuously building and building and building. And this movement, basically up until the point of me recording this video, as I say, it's still ongoing. There's still brands that are pausing all their campaigns. But up until this point, at the point of recording this, it has resulted in Zuckerberg to lose $7 billion in his own personal net worth. Actually pushed him to fourth place. It actually got overtook by the Louis Vuitton boss, Bernard Arnault. I'm probably not saying that right, but he got overtook by basically the head of Louis V. And yeah, he's been pushed down to fourth in the ranking of, you know, the world's richest person. And probably the biggest impact on Facebook is that their share price has, again, at the point of recording this, their share price has plummeted by 8.2%, which resulted in a 56 billion decline in market share value. So that's basically what the Facebook ad boycott is, right? That's what it is, that's what it entails, and really that's what's going on in the world right now. Okay, so what probably majority of you are here for is, what implications does this have on SMMA owners who run Facebook ads for clients, right? Majority of you probably are in the e-commerce niche. If you're not, you should be. You guys know that. But as I say, majority of you are probably in the e-commerce niche, but it doesn't matter. Any niche, you're probably going to be running Facebook ads for your clients. So what implications does this have on you? Actually, on Friday, just gone, Mark Zuckerberg actually spoke on this issue, and he actually spoke about it. And the biggest change that really has come of it is that basically Facebook have implemented a new policy, a new rule which basically states that they are not allowing any adverts to be published that either promote hate speech, that entail hate speech, and or label another demographic as dangerous, right? That's basically it. They're not allowing any ads that have those two things, either have hate speech or promote hate speech, or label another demographic as dangerous. And also something else that Mark Zuckerberg explicitly said was that in all of the policies that he highlighted, and those two were just some of them, in all of the policies that he highlighted in his speech when he spoke about it on Friday, he basically said that there's no exceptions for politicians either. And so as I say, at the point of recording this, that is the biggest change. Okay, so if you're worried, if you're scared, if you're kind of getting a bit nervous, you don't really know, like, oh my God, is my Facebook ads not going to start working for clients? Is Facebook going down or anything like that? Like, what I just explained is the biggest change that's going to be happening on the Facebook ad platform, at least at the point of recording this, okay? If new stuff comes out, I'll definitely do an updated video on this. But as I say, at the point of recording this, that's the biggest change. So there's nothing to worry about, because personally, I actually see this whole thing that's happening. I personally believe that it's very, very similar to the whole thing that was just going on in the world. I can't say the name because this video will get demonetized, but you guys know what I mean with what was going on in the world. It was a very, very fear-fueled economy. All stocks dropped and whatnot. Now, obviously, this isn't going to cause all stocks to drop, but it is going to cause a lot of Facebook advertisers to get scared. They're going to be very fearful, the people that aren't the huge corporations. And so that's probably what you're hearing. People are saying, oh my God, Facebook ads aren't going to work. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. And it's just the same situation as before. It's what we've just come out of. Right? When we went into that, it was a very, very fear-fueled economy, right? And so it's the same thing with Facebook right now. A big thing just happened, a big, quote unquote scandal for Facebook, and all this stuff's happening and everybody's jumping on board. But at the end of the day, guys, like, do not stress, do not worry. It's not going to last forever. These companies are going to get back on Facebook. I can basically guarantee you that these companies will jump back into Facebook after a period of time, once Facebook stands up to what's going on. And by them standing up, it's not that they're doing anything different. They're not going to implement anything different where you can't get as good results anymore. They are literally just focusing on hate speech. And really, at the end of the day, none of your current ads will be in that category anyway. And look, just for some real world context, Bax Consulting's clients, over the past few days, and especially today for one of them, which we'll talk about in a minute, the results have been as good as ever, if not better than ever. And one of our clients, we've actually just increased their spend from around 500 a day to 1,300 a day. They want to start aggressively scaling. And over the past couple of days, we started to roll out kind of that increase and start to scale things up and whatnot. And today, at the point of recording this, which is currently Monday, the 29th of June, okay, it's our best day that we've had with them at this scaled, at this increased budget, right? We've gone from 500 to 1,300 a day in spend, and it's one of our best days in terms of ROAS. And we're spending $1,300 every single day, and we're looking to slowly creep that up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 a day. So basically, my point with all of this is that it's not going to have an impact on you as an SMMA owner, as an agency owner. You're going to read the headlines because it's such a big thing. But for you as an SMMA owner, you are not going to be impacted that much, if any at all, okay? And as I say, Bax Consulting, at least at the point of recording this, hasn't had any implications just yet, and I personally don't believe we will. So really the biggest thing is just to not be fearful, because yes, the headlines and the articles and the papers and all this stuff is saying about all this, it's Facebook's crashing and all this stuff's happening, but it's not gonna have an impact on you, okay? And as you guys know, I only ever speak from personal experience, and I know this from personal experience because I'm running Bax Consulting, he's running multiple ad accounts for multiple clients across all industries within the e-commerce niche and info product niche, and we've seen no implication, we've seen no decline or anything like that in our ads. And as I mentioned before, if anything, we've seen an increase because we're spending, for some clients, we're scaling things up just as we would normally do, and the ROAS is actually gradually getting higher and higher and higher and higher. Because of this, because the results are getting better, we're spending more for our clients. We actually haven't spoken to clients about it because it's just not necessary. We don't need to scare our clients about it because we're not actually seeing any implications, as I've already said. So we're scaling things up, we're getting better results than ever, and at the end of the day, there's no reason for you to be scared, there's no reason for you to be fearful or anything like that. SMMA is still the best business model to start right now. And if you're interested in starting your own e-commerce SMMA, I personally run an e-commerce SMMA and e-commerce agency, which is basically where we run Facebook advertising and its networks, which naturally encompasses Instagram. We run these ads for e-commerce brands who pay us a monthly retainer, and we basically run ads that generate them a far higher return than what they pay us every single month. And I've personally, at the point that I'm at, have built a multiple six-figure e-commerce agency. And if you want to know how to build your own six-figure agency and then a multiple six-figure e-commerce agency, and also copy the exact methods that I used to get my first 6 to 7 e-commerce clients, I think it was 7 e-commerce clients. If you want to copy exactly the methods that I used to get my first 7 e-commerce clients, then click the first link in the description. It's going to take you to a 60-minute free training where I basically lay everything out on the table for you guys. I show you exactly how I got my first 7 e-commerce clients through email outreach. I also give you my exact e-commerce client acquisition funnel, as well as email template, email structures, and I also show you how you can profitably and predictably scale your e-commerce SMMA to 6 figures, and then from there to multiple 6 figures. As I say, if you're interested in that, click the first link in the description. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. And remember guys, don't feel fearful. Keep growing your agency, keep scaling it, keep running your ads for your agency clients, because at the end of the day, it still is the best marketing medium to double, triple, 4x, 5x, 6x e-commerce businesses, like Bats Consulting is doing for our e-commerce clients, and all of the students of the Quantum Leap e-com agency program are doing for their e-commerce clients. So guys, as I say, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.